So, continuing solution of board questions, we are coming to question number 36, right? So, it is given e raised to 5 log x minus e raised to 3 log x upon e raised to 4 log x minus e square log x. Now, you know e raised to 5 using log formula, what we get e raised to log x raised to 5. So, your I will be integration e raised to log, this is x raised to 5 minus e raised to, this is log x cube whole upon e raised to, this is log x raised to 4 and minus e raised to log x square dx, right? So now you have formula e raised to log e base e raised to log x base e, then answer will be x. So applying this formula, answer of this is x raised to 5 minus x cube. So this is integration x raised to 5 minus x cube whole upon, this is x raised to 4 minus x square dx. So taking x cube common, what we get? Integration x cube common, this is x square minus 1 whole upon x square common, this is x square minus 1 dx, right? So this will be called x cube upon x square is x. So remaining will be integration x dx, and answer of this is x square by 2 plus c. That is option number for 36. Option number C is your correct answer. So option number C is your correct answer. Now next question is 37 number, integration e raised to x. 1 plus x square into tan inverse x upon 1 plus x square. Now e raised to x is there, means you have to apply formula of e raised to x into bracket fx plus f dash x. So you have to find out fx and f dash x. So इसमें देखें तो क्या होगा, कहाँ से f dash x आएगा? तो bifurcate करेंगे तो क्या होगा? If we bifurcate this, then what we get? I'm writing this step first. Then I will be e raised to x, right? So tan inverse x into 1 plus x square. So 1 plus x square will be cut. So we'll get tan inverse x plus 1 upon this. So 1 upon 1 plus x square dx. And you know डेरिवेटिव ऑफ, आपको पता ही है tan इनवर्स x का डेरिवेटिव क्या आता है? 1 upon 1 plus x square. So this is f dash x. So this is fx and this is f dash x. So answer will be e raised to x fx. Fx is tan inverse x plus c. That is for 37 number, your option number B, right? So option B is your correct answer. So this is these all are very easy question. You have to apply only concept, right? Next question is also nice question. See, given e raised to 7x plus log x dx. So applying exponential rule, we get I is equal to e raised to 7x into e raised to log x base e, right? Either if you don't want to write, then continue this. Now applying this rule again, answer of this is x. So what we get? Integration x into e raised to 7x dx. Now this is a product of two function, means you have to apply integration by part rule, u into v, and this is exponential function. So exponential function comes at last. So this is u and this is v. So u v. So applying integration by part rule, u as it is, integration of this is e raised to 7x divided by 7 minus integration derivative of x is 1 and integration of this is this. So e raised to 7x by 7 and dx. So this is x e raised to 7x by 7, right? Minus 1 upon 7 is constant, and again integration of e raised to 7x is e raised to 7x divided by 7 plus c. So answer will be, according to given answer, question number 38, that is we have to take e raised to x by 49 common. So we have to multiply by 7 and divide by 7 here. So e raised to 7x divided by 49 is LCM. So answer is 7x minus 1 and plus c, right? So according to given answer in option, you have to simplify or adjust your answer, right? So here they take 49 common. E raised to x is already there, but they take 49 common. So we take 49 common. That means we have to divide and multiply by 7. That is option B is your correct answer. Now we are going to solve 2 marks and 4 marks question from 2015 exam, right? So wait, we require some space. As I told you, now this is a 2 marks question and also this is a 2 marks question. Both are nice question. This is MCQ type question, right? And this is a nice question for 2 marks. Okay. So here it is given x square plus 64. I think it requires x raised to 4 here, right? We require here x raised to 4. So we have a formula, integration under root x square plus a square dx. We have this formula is equal to x by 2 root x square plus a square, right? Now a is plus, so a square by 2 and x square plus a square, that is log more x plus as it is, that is x square plus a square and plus c. So this is the formula that we are planning to use this formula, right? Is this formula is correct? Okay, this correct formula. So we are planning to use this formula, and for that what we need x square plus a square. So this is a square, but this is x raised to 4, and here is in x is also in multiplication. So if we take x square is equal to t, see here what happened. Integration x, this is, can I write like this, x square whole square plus 8 square and dx, right? So if we assume x square is equal to t, so let x square is equal to t, that means derivative of this is twice x dx is dt, that is we have only x. So this portion x dx, the receiver of telephone, old telephone, right? So x dx is dt by 2, right? So substituting this value, what we get? Therefore your I will be integration, this is under root t square plus 8 square, because x square is t, x square is t, so this is t square plus 8 square, and this x dx is the thing, but dt by 2 I am writing here. So applying this formula now, instead of x we have to write t, and instead of a we have 8. So answer will be 1 upon 2, 1 upon 2, right? X by 2, that is t by 2, so t by 2. Under root x square plus a square, that is t square plus 8 square, so t square plus 8 square, I am writing 64 instead of 8 square, right? Plus a square by 2, a square is 8 square, that is 64 divided by 2, right? Into log mod x, x is t, so t plus as it is, that is under root t square plus 64 bracket over and plus c. This is your answer. Now substituting value of t, right? You will get your answer. Okay. So this is t. T is x square. So this is x square by 4. So x square by 4 into square root. This is x raised to 4 plus 64, right? Plus this is 32, right? And again 2, that is 16. So divide by 2, that is 16. Log mod t is x square plus t square, that is x raised to 4 plus 64 and plus c. So this is your final answer. Got it? So it's nice question asked in 2 marks. See, this is MCQ question, but asked in 2 marks, right? So you have to know the formula and the proper method for solving all questions, right? In 2 marks you have to write all steps. Otherwise, if you solving this as MCQ, no need to write this everything, because you know twice x dx is dt, so this is x square plus a square, and apply directly formula and tick mark this answer, right? But for 2 marks, that is for part B, right? Descriptive section, you have to write all steps, right? Okay. Now this is nice question. Remember one, you remember, right? Recalling your knowledge that I told you. मैंने आपको बताया था कि ऐसा जो जब when this type of question is there, e raised to x minus 1 upon e raised to x plus 1, either e raised to x plus 1 upon e raised to x minus 1 are there for integrate, then you have to do divide numerator and denominator by e raised to x by 2, either take e raised to x by 2 common. So I am taking e raised to x by 2 common from here as well as from here, so both are cancelled. So I will be integration, this is e raised to x by 2 minus, there is no x by 2, so we have to write 1 upon means e raised to minus x by 2, right? See what we did e raised to x minus 1 divided by e raised to x by 2, that is e raised to x upon e raised to x by 2 and minus 1 upon e raised to x by 2. So power, both base same, power subtraction. So if we subtract power, 1 minus 1 upon 2 is 1 upon 2. So I am writing 1 upon 2 and 1 upon e raised to, if we take in numerator, this become power minus. So this is minus. So similarly here, this is e raised to x by 2 plus e raised to minus x by 2, right? Into 1 upon, I am writing this square root separately. This is e raised to x plus 1 plus e raised to minus x, that is 1 upon e raised to x and dx. Now, any problem? Anybody? No problem? Okay, fine. So taking LCM, what we get? We get integration e raised to x by 2 minus e raised to minus x by 2, right? Whole upon e raised to x by 2 plus e raised to minus x by 2 plus e raised to minus x by 2, right? Into 1 upon, right? See, this is e raised to x whole square, right? Plus 1 plus e raised to x plus 1, right? Either, if you don't want to write this, keep this as it is. This is e raised to minus x, right? Now, wait a minute. It is better to solve like this, right? See, now I am writing here e raised to x by 2 plus e raised to minus x by 2 whole square. What is the answer of this? E raised to x by 2, because e raised to x by 2 plus e raised to minus x by 2 is here. So if we square this, see, squaring of this is what we get, e raised to x by 2 whole square plus 2 times e raised to x by 2 into e raised to minus x by 2 and plus e raised to minus x by 2 whole square. So this is 2 will be cut, we get e raised to x, right? Now this is base same, sum of the power is 0. So 2 times e raised to 0, that is 2, and plus this is e raised to minus x. So I get another idea. So I want to solve this, but it is e raised to x plus e raised to minus x. It is here, e is here, but we need 1. But here is 1. So can I write like this? This is e raised to x plus e raised to minus x plus 1 and plus 1. Right? That means this is e raised to x plus e raised to minus x plus 1 is a square of this. That is, I am using this formula directly here now. This is e raised to x plus, e raised to x by 2 plus e raised to minus x by 2 whole square. Answer of this is this, right? But what we need here? Only 1. So we need only 1. That means if the answer of this is 2, but we have only 1, means we have to subtract 1. So minus 1. And this is plus 2, right? That means this is the perfect square. We need 1 here. So this is this and minus 1, right? Now see, if we take this as a t, because this is in square root. Got it? Got this? Answer of this is this. See here. This is the answer. Expansion of this is this, right? But we need here e raised to x plus e raised to minus x plus 1, but this is 1. So I am writing here 1 minus 2 minus 1, that is 1. Right? Got it? Now, let this is equal to t. So let e raised to x by 2 plus e raised to minus x by 2 is equal to t. So derivative of this is what we get? E raised to x by 2, and derivative of x by 2 once again is half, plus e raised to minus x by 2, and derivative of this is minus 1 upon 2 bracket over dx is equal to dt. Right? So taking half common, what we get? Half common e raised to x by 2, right, minus e raised to minus x by 2 dx is equal to dt, is equal to dt, right? So we have only this dx, I forgot to write, right? So this is your dt, right? That is 2 dt. So what we get here? E raised to x by 2 minus e raised to minus x by 2 dx is equal to 2 dt, right? So this is 2 dt. So your I will be, therefore I is equal to integration, this is dt, that is 2 dt upon, this is t, into square root of t square minus 1, right, dt. So this is 2 is constant, and this is the formula for sec inverse t. So answer is 2 times sec inverse t plus c. Answer is 2 times sec inverse t plus c, and substituting value of t, you will get your answer. Here no space, you have to write value of t here. So finish this question. Okay, substituting question answer, that is value of t. Now 2 4 marks questions are remaining, so we need some space. Okay, so question number 41, this will ask for 4 marks in 2015 exam, right? So this is from 2015 exam, we'll ask for 4 marks. A nice question, small question, only concept is required, right? See, e raised to 4x is there. Now sin 8x into cos x. If only sin 8x is there, then you have one formula, integration e raised to ax sin bx dx. The formula is e raised to ax upon a square plus b square into a, starting with a. Sin is so sin bx, and with sign there is a minus, that you know. So minus b cos bx plus c, this is the formula. And instead of sin, if there is a cos, then e raised to ax cos bx dx. Answer will be e raised to ax whole upon a square plus b square, and there is a cos. So starting with cos, a cos bx, and cos has plus, b sin bx plus c. This formula is applicable. But this is in given sin and cos 2 function. Means you have to apply trigonometric formula 2 sin a cos b, because sin is big angle. So applying 2 sin a cos b formula, and then we apply this formula to get our answer. So it's a nice question, right? So this is 1 upon 2. I will be 1 upon 2 integration e raised to 4x, right? So divide and multiply by 2, we get 2 times sin 8x into cos x dx, right? We are solving 4 marks question, so हमको step तो लिखना ही पड़ेगा, right? सभी step लिखेंगे तो भी marks मिलेंगे, right? So now 2 sin a cos b. 2 sin a cos b means sin a plus b plus sin a minus b formula. So this is 1 upon 2 integration e raised to 4x, right? 2 sin a cos b, sin a plus b, 8 plus 1, 9x plus sin a minus b, that is sin 7x and dx. Now multiplying this, what we get? This is 1 upon 2, right? Integration e raised to 4x sin 9x dx plus integration e raised to 4x sin 7x dx. This is the multiplication. Now applying on both signs, so applying first formula. Here is 4. So here for this A is 4 and B is 9. No need to write in exam. ये लिखना जरूरी नहीं है. ये आपकी अंडरस्टैंडिंग के लिए, कंसेप्ट क्लियर हो इसलिए लिख रहा हूँ कि आपकी कोई मिस्टेक ना हो, राइट? And for this A is 4 and B is 7. So here also A is 4 and B is 7, right? So applying this formula, your answer will be, क्या होगा आंसर? So I is equal to 1 upon 2 is outside the bracket, so I am writing 1 upon 2. Now applying formula for this, right? A is 4 and B is 9, so e raised to x, so as it is, e raised to 4x is as it is, whole upon a square plus b square, 16 plus 9 square. 9 square is 81 and 4 square is 16, right? So 16 plus 81, that is 97, right? And then a sin x, a is 4, so 4 sin bx is 9, so 4 sin 9x minus b is 9, so minus 9 cos bx is cos 9x, right? This is the answer for this. Similarly, writing answer for this, that is plus e raised to 4x as it is, and a is 4, that is 16 square, and 7 square is 49. 7 square is 49, and formula is same. A is 4, so 4 sin 7x minus b is 7, so cos 7x, right? Bracket over and plus c. So taking e raised to 4x common from here also, right? And by 2 is already there, so taking e raised to 4x common, divide by 2, remaining will be 1 upon 16 plus 81 is 97, so 1 upon 97, 4 sin 9x minus 9 cos 9x, and plus this is 1 upon 65, right? And 4 sin 7x minus 7 cos 7x and plus c, that is your answer. So how many steps? Only 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 steps. You will get 4 marks, right? But the concept and the way you are solving this is very important. If you apply here u into v rule, then you will not get answer that this one easily that you know, because you have to add 1 plus 1 and then twice I, and then you have to divide by 2, right? So it requires more step. So proper method जो है वो सिलेक्ट करना भी एक आर्ट है मैथ्स में सॉल्व करने के लिए, राइट? तो टेक्निक हाउ टू सॉल्व विच टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चन, कैसा क्वेश्चन कैसे सॉल्व करना है, वो आप प्रैक्टिस करेंगे तो ही आपको पता चलेगा, अदरवाइज आपको पता नहीं चलेगा. और इसके लिए ऑल फॉर्मूलाज, ऑल कंसेप्ट आपके दिमाग में होना चाहिए, राइट? सो नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन रिमेनिंग फॉर 4 मार्क्स, राइट? एक बाकी है 4 मार्क्स का, वो भी कर लेते हैं ये साफ करके.